Hello everyone, my name is Russ Meek. I am on the product team here at Otelier, and today I'm going to be introducing our new product Rec, which is a set of reconciliation workflows that helps hotels balance out their day. That includes an income audit journaling capability, a bank reconciliation capability, as well as an OTA reconciliation capability. As we log into the Otelier platform and navigate over to the accounting page, you'll notice the page is broken up by month. You can navigate to prior months. It defaults to the current month. Further down, you'll get a summary of your ledger balances for advanced deposits, guest ledger, and city ledger, as well as the ability to click in and view the historic balances for the current month. Over to the right, you'll see a detail of your top 5 AR accounts, and you're able to click in and view an aging of all accounts. If we continue down the page, you'll notice the business details area. In here is where the reconciliation flows really begin to take off. Over on the left, you'll have all your revenues, which are represented as credits, and then you'll see all your deposits represented as debit. You'll also see the net change on each of your ledgers, a revenue minus deposits column that does the math for you and ensures that every day your credits and debits balance out to zero. Sometimes you need to make note of why something may have been out of balance and a manual adjustment was necessary, or you may want to have your team put in that they looked at it and they actually balanced the day. And so we have the capability of capturing comments on a daily basis. Now you'll notice a lot of little green check boxes and red check boxes, as well as a green J here. What the green J means is that we've successfully journaled, meaning that we've been able to create a journal entry and post it to your accounting system. We do integrate with a variety of accounting systems, posting daily journal entries that balance to zero. Notice that our monthly layout will allow you to look at every single day and balance it out, as well as adding up all your revenues, payments down at the bottom, so that you can get a clear understanding of what's going on with your postings every day. You can also click in to expand any one of the categories so that you can understand what builds up the revenues in each of them. So you can see here that this hotel has broken it out by transaction codes in the PMS. You're able to look at all the detail and make sure everything matches along the way. We also have the capability of breaking out room revenue by revenue segments and journal by those revenue segments into your accounting system. Moving beyond room revenue, if you click through any of the other categories, as an example, other revenue, you can quickly get a picture of what type of transactions are being coded to other revenue. In this case, a lot of F&B promotion, breakfast coupons, Starbucks revenue is all going into the other revenue category. Okay, so this next section gets very interesting for hotels. So you'll notice this check details red checkbox here that I clicked. As you can see, it opens up a new window called deposit analysis. This is where our bank reconciliation functionality starts to kick in. You'll see any one of the payments has this either green or red checkbox, and you can click into it and see what your bank is settling compared to what your PMS or POS is saying should have settled. So we've got some algorithms that go in and double check the transactions from a few days in the PMS or POS against transactions in your bank account deposits over those same few days and reconciles them. And you have the ability to manually reconcile if we're not able to, but in most cases, the automatic capability kicks in and gets it done for you and gives you green check boxes across the board. There's a lot of money left on the table when transactions, for whatever reason, fail out between your systems and the bank. And this is a very good place to go and double check that your hotel is collecting appropriately, that there's no fraud going on at the hotel, refunds to other cards, things of that nature that happen all the time. This capability helps hotels make sure that they collect into the bank what they're supposed to. I'll quickly touch on, we do support multiple outlets for any hotel. So if you've got a spa or a restaurant, we can pull data in from their POS system, right into rec. We also have an area of the application that touches on keeping track of your taxes on a daily basis. This area is very useful to make sure you're accounting for every tax appropriately day over day and that you're not missing out on collecting on a particular tax from any outlet at your hotel. Rec can both take in and journal your statistics for the day, as well as there's a master file download where you can grab all of this data in a CSV and use it as necessary for whatever downstream processes you may have. There is a simple mapping workflow that allows you to map any codes in your systems, including the PMS and POS system, over to rec, so that as the data is being populated into these screens, it lands exactly where you are expecting it, and really set up the reconciliation workflows to work for you and to maximize the automation with the tool. Rec also includes a set of reconciliation workflows for OTAs. And what the system does is it will compare, based on the PMS data that we're taking in every day, folio amounts, stay date, guest names, to the extranet reports that you would upload into the system on a daily basis, and provides a checklist so that your front office team knows where to go find the discrepancies and deal with them appropriately. Some examples might be that a guest left on a particular day that's earlier or later than what the extranet is claiming, cancellations, late cancellations that happen where the OTA may not have accounted for it. This tool helps highlight areas of interest where a front office team can go and focus. Instead of doing this manually or creating some worksheet for your team, this will allow you to do it in a systematic and standard way, as well as keep track of all the transactions in one place, make comments on each of them so that you're all working off of the same checklist. You're maximizing the amount of collections that you can get from the OTAs. That's it for rec. For the introduction, please contact us if you'd like more information or a more in-depth demo. We hope to hear from you soon.